Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton, Kathleen Biffle, and your host, Tim Grimes.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another edition of Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes, and joining me, as always, we got Kathleen Biffles here, Shad Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Tony, and the Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton. What's going on, you guys? Everybody?
Hey, everybody.
Everybody surviving, Kathleen?
Hey. The wandering buffaloes are thriving in the apocalypse.
We did
going on.
You're thriving and you're wandering? Is that what you said, Kathleen?
Well,
We got off the couch, yeah.
we had to go just walk. We just went to what stores were open.
Just to walk.
Just to walk around and get out. And then, if there's anything essential, pick up while we were out.
It has been home all week.
Yep. And we're going to be home all week again.
Yeah.
And
working from home.
and-
So you go crazy.
Yeah.
You go nuts.
I don't know what's going on my end either, so I might be in the same boat, depending.
Right, you just don't know yet. Every
Don't know
day it
yet.
changes.
Not yet.
Right, every day. You get up, turn on the news, and see where we're at today with this going on. You know? That's all we could do. See day to day. It's like, geez. But yeah, you got to get outside or you go crazy. You know? And like Shad and Kathleen
Well, at
said,
least the sun was out today.
it was.
It stopped raining.
It was cold.
Yeah, don't you love it, though? Okay, so through this whole stuff going on, on Friday, I think it actually hit like 70 degrees.
Right.
Of course, it was just pouring rain.
Right.
So it wasn't like you go out and enjoy yourself. And then Saturday, you wake up and it's 20-some degrees, and it gets up to maybe 30.
Yeah.
And then today, I think it got up to maybe 38, 40 degrees.
Yeah, I think it said.
Now it's raining, though.
Yeah, I think it said 45.
No, you guys are getting rain?
Yeah. It's
Yeah, we're
starting.
getting rain.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because Indiana was getting like big giant flakes of snow like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
we're a
supposed
little
to get
bit
rain,
warmer.
possible snow, 50% tonight. So,
It's 41 degrees right now. We're at our house, so outside.
Chilly.
I think it's only like 45 here, so yeah.
Yeah. See?
Are you in Indiana, Scott?
What's that?
Did you say you're in Indiana?
No, I get feeds from like my mom and all my friends back there. Everybody's like, "Oh, look, it's snow," and I'm like, "Yep, it's Indiana. What's new? Like, whatever."
Yep, it snows in Indiana.
That's what I was looking. I'm like, "Yeah, it's not even. What is this? It's not even April yet. Of course it's snowing."
Not the first time. Right?
Which is true. Usually the Midwest always gets a nasty ice storm or snowstorm one more time.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Just to
Always.
remind you.
Yeah, just so we know where we're at. It's like, don't get too used to warm weather. Because
I can remember back.
gonna snow.
I can remember back in the old days, the old timers. They would plant their garden, and all of a sudden it'd snow, and they'd be going, "Oh my God, no!"
they're supposed to.
Like you planted it too early.
Yeah, they're supposed to know better. You know?
So, Scott, what's going on with you? You're moving, right?
Yep.
To a new...
I am in the process. Actually, I am in the process right now. I had her, just so I could get on the radio show tonight, I had her bring me over to the new house.
Uh-huh.
She went back over to take care of the backyard and the garage, because that's about all they had to load up.
Oh, okay.
And then they're going to come over here, and I just happened to. We've got this weird couch, leather couch that she accumulated years ago from her roommate or ex-roommate.
Mm-hmm.
And this thing's pretty big, and it's like bent. Like it goes, like there's a straight part of the couch, and then each end of it bends. And it's pretty big.
Right.
So I come over here, and I'm like, oh, how are we going to get this in? But I think I got it figured out.
It don't come
Maybe.
apart? It's one piece?
No, it does not come apart. Yeah, it's one piece.
Oh, geez, that suck.
And I mean, it's big enough that she can lay on one end and I can lay on the other. We both lay on this couch. So, you know.
Yeah. That's one of them would be like,
So
I don't think we need it that bad. We'll get a new couch.
Yeah, that's what I told her. I said, this thing's getting old. She's like, we're not getting rid of it.
Yeah, and you're like, okay, we'll take
But then,
the couch.
and then that, and I'm sitting back and drinking Corona Light, I guess.
Drinking Corona Light.
Uh-oh. You're going to get the virus.
You're dead. You're going to get the
They have
coronavirus.
plenty of that at the grocery stores, I think.
I saw
In
that.
our beverage city, they got plenty of Corona. Everybody's afraid of drinking it.
Isn't that crazy?
That's funny.
You
No,
think-
I'm just joking.
Oh, that's
At our
that's
store,
like that.
they drink it all up, but other places I've seen, they had lots of it left.
Sure.
Well, that's like that net AOC's coming on now. She's saying, "Oh, since Trump's saying it's the Chinese virus, or now people's against Chinese food." I'm like, "Is this chick for real?" It's racist. I'm like, "What?" It's come from China.
Yeah. You call Chinese food, but you can't call Chinese virus a Chinese virus.
Uh-huh.
True story.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's true.
Exactly.
Makes sense, Rich. Wow.
Call it
It's funny.
COVID-19 food.
The what, Dennis?
COVID-19 food.
No,
Is
they're
it
calling it
Chinese
some other
food.
thing now. Something about no thing to be announced or something. No virus to be announced or something.
Huh?
Did you guys hear that?
No.
Yeah, they're calling it some other thing now. It's like no something to be announced.
Zombie virus.
Can only hope.
It is what it is. It's Chinese virus.
What the zombie?
Yeah, they have an abbreviation for it now. It's like alphabetical abbreviation.
Oh,
Yeah, CVE or CVR or something. CVE,
COVID.
CVD. Yeah, CVD 19.
COVID.
No, they call it something else.
huh. I ain't heard that one. You know?
I'm trying to.
Only one I heard was, like you said, the COVID-19 one. Which,
Yeah.
you know?
I liked it. I loved it the other day when
Oh,
she was
see-
on his doing the address, and she goes, "Why do you keep calling it? That's racist." He goes, "Because it's from China."
Yeah.
Well, I hope everyone's doing well, though, out there, all of our listeners.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, right. I mean, because it has no boundaries, man. It's getting everybody. So just be
Well,
careful.
Ohio, we're the stay-at-home order, except for essential things, you know.
Uh-huh.
I just went through like a couple hours ago, so
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are into that same stuff?
Oh,
yeah,
it just going
went
into
under a
effect.
couple hours. Well, it officially, I think, tomorrow night at 11:59 p.m.
Yep.
is when it starts
Yep.
through April 6th.
Yep.
Really?
So that's like, what, 3 weeks, Shad? Something like that?
That's a full 2 weeks.
Okay, 2 weeks. Okay, dang. But
So
still.
Shad's birthday is on Tuesday, so
so,
Shad don't go nowhere.
so happy birthday.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hey, it's the apocalypse. What are you gonna do?
See,
My daughter's 21st birthday was on Friday.
Friday, yep.
happy birthday
She
to
couldn't
her.
even celebrate.
And she didn't get to celebrate. Well, you guys could just, when this is all over, just make it up, right? And
No, we'll save the money, count it as a win.
you could do that too. You know, or just have one big old party, you know? And so you got a couple choices. But it sucks right now. It's crazy, you know? But everybody's just doing what they can, right? Just
I
trying
think
to...
everyone's got cabin fever.
Yes, definitely, you know? I mean...
See,
Just
we don't have that order yet. So
Oh,
No, you're okay so far.
so far.
the only thing we got is like the bars and restaurants closed.
Yeah, that's how it all starts.
Yep, that's
Yep.
where it starts, right?
First, they take your bars and restaurants away from you. Hey, but in Ohio, a liquor store is considered an essential business.
It's
we found
true.
out.
This is true.
Yep.
So, no worries there.
Though I did see something about funny with California.
What?
They have now passed a temporary ordinance where you can go to get takeout, food from restaurants, right? Like we all can,
Right.
technically.
Right?
But you can order cocktails to go. But it has to be with a food order to be able to purchase the cocktail drinks and take it in the car home.
Oh my gosh.
So do you get
Oh,
it
that's
like in a
interesting.
sippy cup?
I don't know. And can they get you for drinking and driving or an open
Exactly.
container?
This sounds like a trap to me. I don't know anybody else.
It does sound like a trap, don't it? Mm-hmm.
Well, you got You got to ask yourself, though, unless you're really screwing up, is a cop actually going to pull you over?
Well, true in California, I guess no, for the most part, but I still find it funny
Yeah, it's still kind of
that you
weird.
can get an alcoholic beverage to go,
Brought to your
but
car.
as long as you place a food. So I could go be like, okay, I'll take a salad and give me a case of your, a whole bottle of vodka or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
That would be one expensive bottle, buddy.
Yeah, and then like if you went to a Mexican restaurant, can you get a whole pitcher to go?
Oh, maybe. If you want a whole
See?
pitcher of margaritas. That's right, yeah. I'll have a taco and a pitcher of margaritas.
Yeah, exactly. I'll take one taco. That's all. Well, and a pitcher of
Yeah, and a pitcher
margarita.
of those margaritas.
With Patron, then. Make it with Patron, please.
Yeah, the ones you have on special on Taco Tuesday, please.
No doubt, right?
On Tuesday.
Oh my God, I gotta find a Taco Tuesday.
Yep, but it's just do what we can. Just stay inside, I guess. I don't know. If you don't have to go out, don't go out. If you go out in your yard. Pick up some sticks.
Well, here's my thinking, right? Everybody has their opinion of how severe and dangerous this truly is. Obviously, it is affecting the elderly and people with medical conditions. It's not a joke at all. But here's my thinking. Regardless of your feelings and the government's response and any theories you may have, let's just listen and get it over with so we can get back to normal stuff, hopefully.
Exactly.
Right.
Everybody just work together and get it done.
Right.
We'd be done.
Right. There you go.
No, honestly, I mean, just do what they're asking. Don't
Yes.
make a big deal.
Right.
You can still go get food if you need to. It's not the end of the freaking world.
Nope.
And then we'll go from there.
Right. And then we'll
Yeah,
get past
everybody would just go back to buying what they need instead of buying everything.
Yeah, I
Right.
do like it's against the law to return groceries right now, and all the stores we're not accepting any returns of food.
Like they're going to bring them back anyway.
Well, people have been trying to bring back food. They bought too much and have nowhere to keep it good, so it's going bad. Because, people obviously don't think like, oh, I'm going to buy all this meat. Oh, I don't got a deep freezer.
Yeah.
Well, they ain't going to stay
people.
fresh in the fridge that long. And then you got other people who bought, all the vegans must have went and just raided all the vegetables and fruits.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that stuff don't stay well for too long.
Yeah.
So people are trying to take all this stuff back because it went bad so quick.
Jeez.
I hope every one of them gets stuck with it, idiots.
And I hope the ones that went out and bought all the toilet paper thinking they're going to resell it, I hope they stick them with one hell of a ticket.
That's what they think. That they're going to make money.
And I hope there's a no return policy on the toilet paper too.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think there is. I think there's a no return policy on it for them people that tried that crap.
Well, I look at it this way: you bought all that toilet paper. Go ahead and eat that because you didn't have food.
That's
it takes
right.
food to use toilet paper.
That's right. I heard that. Morons. But I seen like the casinos have donated like 300,000 pounds of food to food shelters and everything else, which is pretty awesome. Instead of just
Could you imagine how much they got stocked up?
Sure, but they're
Good Lord.
donating it. Well, the MGM, hotels and casinos, they donated all theirs to shelters and stuff, which is cool. It's a way to help out, and why not? So hopefully they all get on board with that and start doing the same thing. You can't sell it; give it to the food banks. They need it. So
Did you guys today see the NASCAR race?
No.
no,
It it was so cool, man. My mom just said it was so cool. I'm like, that's what I do. That's what iRacing is. What it was is they had everybody that races actually on iRacing and doing a sim race today for NASCAR.
geez. Oh my god! I thought I seen something like that you.
Yeah, it's like a
posted.
video game.
Yeah.
Well, it's like but it's more real than a video game.
Go NASCAR, baby.
It's super awesome.
Go NASCAR. Super.
But yeah, I was telling her, I said, you know how big it now going to get now because they're going to be doing this for the next how many weeks? So every Sunday they're going to go to they'll be on iRacing racing, and then they'll be at the tracks that they're supposed to be at.
So
and like I said, they laser imprint these tracks so the drivers will know like every bump, every turn. The crew chiefs will still be able to set up the cars the way they want because they got an extensive setup to a car. Like like anything and everything that you can do to a real race car, you can actually do to this simulator.
Well, why don't they
So
do
it's
that?
pretty cool.
Why don't they do that with basketball? Have the players play NBA Jam on PlayStation or something? And
Because that's not the same thing. That's not the same thing.
well, why not? They could all get in a group and play the game, and there we go. It's still game on. Football, they
That's
can play
hilarious.
Madden. They can. I'm just saying. They can do it with NASCAR. They can do it with all the other stuff.
Well, yeah, but this is actually a simulator. Those are video games. There's two different things.
Potato,
we can call it a
potato.
simulator too.
That's
So
right.
nobody's going to jump from half court and slam dunk a ball in real life.
And go boom shakalaka.
Boom, shaka.
And the net catch on fire.
Yeah, right.
That's more interesting to me than watching it in real life. So I think I'd rather see it done like that. That's what they should do. They got virtual NASCAR racing. They can have
No, it's simulators. Simulation.
simulated. It's still a video game.
No, it ain't. You can reset a video game. You can't reset a simulator.
Angel.
I know, but it's still a video game, right? When you think about it, it's a video game. If you crash and burn, you get up, walk over to the kitchen and get you a beer and come back and wait for the next race.
Yeah, but you got to win.
Right?
It was pretty exciting though to see these guys race this though, because they don't have, like, you can't feel the car moving like they're used to, and that's
Right.
so. Like, they had a couple people in the race that was just common people, but they're really good in iRacing. But the other guys kind of took over. But like Hamlin and Kozlowski and all them guys, Dale Jr. was racing today. I mean, those guys are on iRacing all the time, actually, because that's how they use it to practice with.
Right. Now, what about the...
Hey,
Oh, go ahead, Chad.
I'm sorry, I gotta say this,
No, go.
but I know Dennis mentioned this in pregame, how it's funny with the videos, the memes, and the stuff people are putting out about all this, because obviously
They're
laughter's
bored.
the best medicine and people are bored, but I like this one Kathleen just saw. Imagine getting rid of COVID-19 and then China releases COVID-19S plus. I'm sorry, that's funny.
You like the cell phone.
I got
That's
it.
funny.
Give me...
Hey, did you guys see? I seen one thing today. It was hilarious. There was a guy across the road, or there's a guy looking out his front door on his cell phone. He's videotaping it, and there's cars going by. I'm like, what am I watching? All of a sudden, from across the road, out of the driveway, comes this little remote control car. It runs down the road and drives up in the guy's driveway. Swings around. The guy points down to it. It's got a beer on it. He picks it up, goes, "Thanks, neighbor." And the car goes, takes back over to the neighbor's house.
Yeah, that's cool. People are
That's
getting...
how you drink a beer with your neighbor, I think it says.
Yeah, people are getting bored,
Yeah.
man. They're getting creative.
Who's eating potato chips?
I don't know. I hear it.
Not me.
Well, you know what? You know what, Tim? Tim, watching your videos this week, I think you were going creative.
Cabin fever. Tim going crazy.
Yeah, it's just begun.
It was funny because Lisa's like, "What is wrong with him?" And when you did that dinosaur one,
What is
Corona suit.
What is right with me? Hey, it's
Then
all
she seen the
good,
one.
man.
Then she seen the one you did about me, and she goes, "Oh, that's not funny."
Hey, I think it's hilarious that, Tim, you had different beards. One for Scott and then one for Dennis.
Do you have a shad beard?
No, I don't know what Shad one day has a beard, one day don't.
Well, then he had the dinosaur uniform.
That's my That's my
Where
hazmat
the
suit.
heck did you get that at?
That's my hazmat suit.
Yeah, Tim's definitely bored.
I'll guarantee you.
Oh, my dinosaur suit's fun. I've had it for a while.
I saw a grumpy baby Timmy on there.
I seen that too. Now,
We've seen it.
I saw it.
I love
I know
it.
exactly what it was. As soon as I seen it, I had to turn it up. I was like, I already know what
loved
this
it.
is.
Yeah, I'm like, this is what we need to do to pass the time. Yeah. Need to start doing this stuff again.
Hey, you know,
Well,
my
I'm
baking
glad-
skills. Oh, sorry.
That what, Kathleen?
My baking skills have gotten better.
Are you just baking
Yeah,
every
that
day?
looked like a pretty good
All I
cake.
want to do is eat.
Well, yeah, that's what you're going to do when you're home and you can't do nothing. I'm the same way. All I want to do is snack. Snack, 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 snack.
I was trying to do this thing where, you know, I'm sitting every time I feel hungry and want to eat food, I took a shot, but the problem was by then a couple hours later I was too intoxicated. I just started eating really bad stuff all of a sudden.
Don't do that.
So don't do that. That technique did not work
that,
for me.
That didn't work out.
See, I always get to the point where I'm like, I'm not hungry anymore. Give me another one.
Well, I tell you what, I hope I don't get sick because work, if you come into work where I work, and I'm sure it's probably anywhere else, if you're like running a fever or coughing or everything else, they send you home.
Well, you
got to
shouldn't,
go home for
you
a couple
shouldn't
weeks.
even go in if you got a fever, right? You know?
Well, yeah, that's just common.
Yeah, last night, Dustin calls me. He said, man, I'm going crazy. He said, you want to go to the pit tomorrow? And I went, heck yeah. By God, we went out today. We were out to 36-degree weather. And right when we were just about done, that's when the rain, sleet, snow, man, I tell you what, it was crazy. But
All
by
the good
golly,
stuff.
we got gold today.
See? That's what would be nice if it was warm and 70 degrees. Kathleen and Shad would be at the creek. You know, I'd be outside waxing my car. Dennis would be at the
Well, he
pit.
was even saying, he said, well, we don't have this lockdown yet. He said, we probably better grab some material in case we have a lockdown. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I filled up every bucket I had.
See? Well,
in
we
the back
could
of my truck.
just go to Dennis's and snatch a bucket of dirt, I reckon. You know?
No, you can't leave state lines. Can't cross state lines.
Is that one of the rules? Can't cross state lines?
It has to be for a really good
Are they really
reason.
at the border?
No, they're not at the border of the states, but they are just commenting to discouraging you from leaving during this 2-week period.
To discouraging you. Is that what you said?
Discourage.
Well, you know what? It'd be stupid somebody taking off from like here and going out to New York because my mom's there. I mean, God, are you serious?
Yeah, I wouldn't go to New York. No way.
No.
He's eating chips again.
I hear it.
Yes, it's my Doritos.
We found the culprit.
Can't touch
Now
this.
everybody's going to be hungry.
Yeah.
Way to go, Dennis.
Can't touch this.
Yeah, really.
You got cheesy fingers now, Dennis.
Well, you know, I stopped on the way back from today, and because we cut it up a little bit early and had my truck squatted. I got a lot of material. But stopped at kind of like a Speedway, but they have like a Noble Romans in there, and I thought, I was kind of hungry. Well, they're probably closed. I walked in. Oh, no, man. You know how they got them little mini pizzas in a box? You know, it's got like 4 little slices on it. Oh, yeah. Sausage, pizza, bag of Doritos, Pepsi. I was living in hog heaven on the way home.
Sounds healthy.
Yeah.
Sounds like hog
It
heaven.
was extremely healthy. I not being able to find food in the stores, I finally got a hold of some pizza and chips. I'm like,
Pizza and
I didn't get this.
chips.
Didn't take me 53 years to get this figure for nothing. I didn't want to lose it.
I know. You didn't get that weight watching, did you? No
Heck
way.
no.
It's like, I see
He was watching it get bigger.
Yeah, they ain't got no good pizzas at the store. Just them nasty old pineapple things. So that's it. That's the only frozen pizzas they have. The ones nobody wants. It's like,
Oh, it's fresh.
can't
Fresh
get a
fish.
good frozen pizza no more.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Every, like, DiGiorno and all them, just
Oh, they're all bought up. Yeah.
gone. You know, and it's like, but they had the ones with the pineapple crap on them. It's like, I don't want that nonsense. Who puts pineapples on a
That's why it's
pizza?
still there.
Kathleen, you don't put
What you do is you
pineapples on a pizza, do you?
I like pineapple on my pizza.
Actually, if you have a spice
I
to
love
it
pineapple.
and
It's
pineapple, oh yeah, it's actually not bad at all, man.
What do they
That's
call it?
shrimp on
Hawaiian
awesome on
pizza,
pizza.
right?
Hawaiian pizza, right?
Yeah.
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 It's awesome.
Yeah.
You know what we do is we just flip the frozen pineapples off before we cook it, and then put extra cheese, extra pepperoni, and extra sausage and green pepper, and then put it in. You never even know it was there.
You can get plenty of
Hey, I want to ask you guys something.
What?
Have you guys seen that new app called TikTok?
Oh, yeah.
It's not new,
It's
but yeah,
old,
Chinese
dude.
app.
It's not. Yeah, don't do it.
It's been
Don't do it.
around forever,
Don't do it.
but why?
I tell you what.
What are you doing?
I got on there. The wife got on there, and it is hilarious. They got. If you ever get on TikTok, try to find the one they call the Angry Grandma.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, she is so hilarious.
So are you going to start doing TikTok videos now, Dennis?
No. It's funny. They have got some funny stuff on there.
I've seen a couple good ones that people
They
posted.
said something about that TikTok was doing a lot of information keeping and stuff like that.
You have to
Da-da-da-da.
expose all your information, and it's owned by a Chinese company.
Oh, geez.
So
Yeah.
beware.
Forget it.
Honestly,
I didn't have to give all my information up.
you
I
may
just
get
downloaded the app.
COVID-19 plus.
Yep. Just from
20. That's
signing
20.
up on TikTok. No, I see.
But you know what else you should be looking at, though?
What?
Precious metal prices.
Oh, you should.
Yeah, I know, right? Where they at now?
Well,
Like a
gold.
scrapper?
Gold is bounced back a little bit, up $8 to 1,484. So that's good.
Oh, good.
Maybe we hit the bottom
not
for
bad.
now. We shall see, but not bad. Let's positive vibes. Silver, that has moved 33 cents up to $12.49.
Wow.
Now, speaking of silver, every place is sold out of physical silver. It's almost
course.
impossible to get right now.
Of course. Yep.
And people are paying more for it than spot, which almost will pay prices of what the high price of silver was is $18,
Right.
and they're paying $20 for stuff.
Yeah, so that
don't understand the logic
Makes no sense, does it? None.
unless there's collectible values in some of those
Yeah, maybe, but
coins. Maybe, I guess. I don't know. I don't understand that.
Me neither.
People are making silver bullets.
that's what it is.
Werewolves, yeah.
And yeah, there's actually a fact I wanted to point out to you guys and all the listeners out there in Radio Land. I had a little guy today tell me about he was predicting that gold was going to go down to $500 an ounce and Bitcoin was going to go up to 50 grand. And I just want people to know out there, if gold goes down that far, do you really think the internet can't break down? That's how you get Bitcoin, folks. So don't trust it.
We're not giving
People-
any investment advice.
Thank you, Kathleen.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's funny. Before I start calling, okay, you're crazy, because people just think, oh, the internet will never go down. Well, it takes people to run the internet, folks, and if people's sick and can't get out, there is a chance. There is a chance.
Well, I will say this though before you get all excited on this Bitcoin thing. It did drop significantly by half of its value from 10,000 a month ago all the way down to $5,864. So
Dang.
Bang! That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
you don't
saying.
know. It's dropped a lot, so who knows what's going to happen? I have no clue.
Well, I
For
mean,
platinum,
I look at it.
Here, let's finish the prices first, Scott.
Yeah.
Then we can discuss.
platinum is up $19 at $613.
Okay.
So that's positive there.
It's-
Now palladium, this one though went back down negative $28 to $1,599.
Oh.
So that's a big move down.
Uh-huh.
And then of course rhodium,
Rhodium, what did it do?
that fell $500. It's at $6,500.
What? Is it really that low?
Yep.
It
It
was,
fell
tell you one thing.
$6,000.
dude, it was.
If it gets all the way
I
down,
thought it was like
$1,000 again, which it will after
Yes.
all this.
Yes.
You may want to buy some
Yes.
just to have and wait until the next economic disaster hits,
Dude.
because obviously it shoots way up right before something happens and then it drops.
It was 13,000.
wasn't it like 13,000
Yes.
or something?
Yeah,
It was 2 weeks ago.
it hit 14,000 one day, I believe.
Down to
Lord.
$6,000 right now. Holy cow! Yeah, it gets down to, like you said, she had 1,000. Oh, mercy! I'd like to see it get down.
I'd like to buy one
$200.
share, please.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but you know how many people are crying right now?
Oh, don't get me wrong. This sucks for the financial markets.
Yeah. Big
But a lot of people retiring or wanting to, they have 401ks, and they're like, it sucks. Stuff's taking a hit.
Yes, it is. Wow. That's just crazy, though. You know, that's a big drop for rhodium. My God. Wow.
Yeah, buddy.
Mercy. All right, Scott, continue on with what you were saying, sir. Sorry.
Like the Bitcoin thing and everything like that. If the Bitcoin breaks down like Shad said, that thing went down half its value.
Right.
And I just think it's funny because people's predicting that because this stuff's happened, Bitcoin's going to go up. And I'm like, dude, that's stuff that's on the computer. It's not tangible. I'd rather have tangible gold mean something. You could tell somebody you got $1 million in Bitcoin, and they're like, who cares? I can't spend it. I can't get it.
Well, this stuff is unprecedented. You just really can't predict what's going to happen next.
I can predict something, though.
What's that?
That's right, March 22nd, birthdays.
Oh, well, let's hear whose birthday it is.
All right, we'll just get right to it.
Miss Cleo.
Predict it.
We have A.T. Miller, Dana Wood, Daryl Covert, Donnie Eaton, Frank Gross, Golden Girl Mining Company, James McDaniel, James Sprinkler, Jeff Rasmussen, Joe Waldhouse, Larry Carr, Norm Holmwood, Richard Dode, Ron, Shane Digger Pierce, and Tom Savonarola. And then tomorrow I can only see a couple. Anthony, a.k.a. Sharpshooter, Bill, Brandon McNamara, and Curtis George. So a lot of birthdays today.
Yeah.
All right. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Now,
are we gonna spotlight the Golden Girl Mining Company?
Oh, we forgot to sing. We're not. Dennis, you want to sing belated happy birthday?
No, that's all right.
We forgot.
Just Chad, tell me when I can do my segment next.
Oh man, we forgot all about that singing. Dang.
I'll sing twice the next time.
All right, make sure.
Yeah.
We're rolling.
Yeah, we're just kidding, man.
Yeah.
That's right. But Scott evidently wants to hear about Golden Girl Mining Company, so I guess we'll look at that. From Susanville, California. So West Coaster there is Hard Rock and Placer Prospector. That's what type they do. They do belong to some clubs. Found the site through Facebook. Now, what kind of equipment? Anything from a loader, a dump hauler, excavator, trommel, dredges, and pans.
Okay.
So she's a heavy equipment operator, it sounds like. That's pretty awesome.
Sure. Yeah, it is pretty cool. I think I know who that is, too.
You know what? If she's doing hard rock, and I give her credit, I still just have no admiration to get in the cave, to get in the mine.
You need to. You would fit really well.
Well, I'm pretty gutsy. I'm pretty gutsy when it comes to gold, but man, you're buried.
You could.
I don't like it.
Yeah, but you could run through those little hobbit holes like nothing. You know.
Oh, you funny guy, you. That's all right. I seen it coming.
You never bump your head.
You funny guy.
Now, what do you guys think the chances are of them going, you know what? Let's turn off the internet and turn off cell phones so people can't get a clue on what's going on out there.
You know how insane people would go? That's anarchy would be started. People want to know what to do.
Right. They do.
Not Scott. He's got a CB radio.
What do you think the odds are if they go, it's getting too crazy. There's just too much hype and too much false information. Let's just shut it down until we get a handle on this. You think this is possible?
Yeah, I believe it is possible.
Okay.
No, I'm not shutting the information down now.
I mean, other than like your local newses and stuff. That's it.
No.
Go back.
People need to occupy themselves, I guess.
And see, that's
look at it. State parks are closed in a lot of states, which means, obviously for East Coasters, that limits to private property you can try to track down.
Right.
Then are people really open to have people out there right now in their area? Who knows? But,
right.
I mean, granted, out west. Some, I guess, Arizona state lands are off limits. I read.
Mm-hmm.
I still didn't see anything about BLM, though they are discouraging it. I saw.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to get out mining depending on where you live right now.
Right now, here's another.
Well,
thing.
that's like I told. I told Lisa. I was like, man, I hope we get this move done. She's like, why? I said, because if you guys close down, we are going north to the camp. We're getting out of town. I'm not getting stuck in this town. No way. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Now, here's what I'm thinking. What I think they should do, in my opinion, I'm not a big corporation, but I think that the cable companies should turn on. Everybody should have free cable right now, free internet. No, they should. This way, people can be aware of what's going on. I think everybody, a lot of people don't have internet and stuff right now. They should have it. It should just be free for them right now. And they should give people every stinking channel they have for free because everybody's, locked up in their houses. Turn
now, wait a
on
minute.
everybody's.
You've got greedy people going out and buying $1,000 worth of toilet paper.
Right.
And you think these guys are going to quit doing that for billions of dollars?
I know, but they should because they already have billions of dollars. So, and
some people that don't have, you got to think people don't even have internet or cable.
Right.
I don't think you'd have enough people that could wire all the houses around here. That quick.
Well, I mean, if you're already wired for it, but you don't have it because you couldn't afford it or something, they should turn it on. People need to know what's going on out there in the world, and they should just say, "Here's your internet." It's a flick of a switch.
I think.
How about you go back?
So that's a double-edged sword.
Okay.
Because you look at the media, and they're just not being held accountable, I think, for some of the stuff that they're putting out there.
This is true, too.
Insane.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, Kathleen, do you think it's possible for them to say, let's just flip the switch on this? There's too much false information out there.
I would love
but you can still turn on a radio, folks. Hello?
Yeah,
There's other ways to communicate.
Right.
Now we're really
like I said.
Right, but you're not getting but you get more
everybody's
lies.
Got a radio.
You get more lies on Facebook than anything. Now, am I right or am I wrong?
A lot of people do, unfortunately.
Yeah, right.
If they shut the internet off, Tim, how are we going to do the show?
I agree. You wouldn't be able to. Maybe they'll leave us on. Just us. Because
we're essential, right?
Yeah, we give just the facts.
Just turn off all the news.
Exactly, because we give just the facts. I mean, come on, we don't pull no punches. We just tell you guys the truth as we know it. So
the facts and Swiftwater
news.
Well, I look at it like this. You guys could actually really get the facts of the West Coast clear to the East Coast because I'm over here in Arizona. Dennis is in Indiana. You guys are in Ohio. Shad's and then Rich is in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
That's pretty much covered the country almost.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. That's what I mean.
East, Central, and West. Yeah.
We should be like them news companies and just give daily reports. Over to you, Swiftwater. And you could be like,
oh, God.
All right, Tim.
We got Razor up in Alaska.
Yeah, we could use Ray in Alaska.
Our listeners are all over the United States and world, man. We could get some interesting reporting going on here.
We could. It could just be like
in Utah, they're still shaking in their boots.
Yeah, Prospector News Network. That'd be cool.
Yeah, earthquakes out there again.
Right. See, Jaron could be reporting on earthquakes out there. Him and Matt. And, we'd have it covered, man.
I thought it was funny today because I had somebody going, you know what's funny? Because I don't hear anything from Russia. They don't say anything that they got. I'm like, Russia's not going to report stuff to us.
Oh, they did. I seen all kinds of crap about Russia.
Yeah, about how they don't have widespread viruses.
No,
that's all I.
I think they had like 300 cases or something.
Jaron had me laughing.
Yeah. What's that?
Yeah, Putin's like, cut it down.
Dennis.
I said Jaron had me laughing.
When?
I mean, you guys see that? We did the video on the earthquake thing where they had it there. And still, even when we had him on the show, just went through an earthquake, and he comes out and he's just so comical. We just had an earthquake. It was a 6.2. I mean, he doesn't panic for anything.
See, Jaron would be a good reporter. You could send him out in the field.
Yeah.
He could report those earthquakes. We had a 6.0 magnitude earthquake. Everything collapsed. And that's the news, right? That'd be it. Simple. Plain, no panic, jeering. I like it. You know?
Yep. Yeah.
And Dennis, you could cover Indiana. And Scott, you could cover potted meat in Arizona. You know? And we'd be golden. That would cover everything. And Rich could take care of Pennsylvania. What happens down in Pennsylvania, Rich?
We got 2 dead so far.
In Pennsylvania, too? I forget how many's here in Ohio. Do you know, Shed? What was it? 10?
3, I think.
Oh, is it 3?
Yeah. Sure.
And they shut us down before Pennsylvania.
I think they're saying like 1 here is the last I heard, but I think it was an old person.
I
Like
think
in their
Arizona had a second one. I just saw it this evening.
They're really elderly.
I mean, you got to think, if it's just recently spread, of course the death toll is going to grow, pretty quick here after, in the next 2 weeks, just
Right.
from the virus hit.
Test kits, and now they're starting to get some other kits. So.
Right, and with the test.
No, but the celebrities get test kits.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a lot of celebrities testing positive for it.
That don't even have virus symptoms, right? And they're getting tested.
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys want to hear about a real scumbag?
Yeah, of course.
They just had a thing come up this morning. There was a guy, he's got a beard and everything, kind of heavy set. He stole like so many test kits.
Oh,
he
I thought
stole
I
them.
seen that. Yeah. And it's like, why?
I was like, what is wrong with you, dude?
Yeah, why?
Why would you steal test kits? I mean, how many times can you actually test yourself, really?
And
but this guy's stealing test kits.
And
They're gonna sell them, probably.
yeah,
Like
you
toilet paper.
have to be selling them, right? Because a test kit, you test it and then you send it to the lab, right?
Yeah, I know, it's sad. It's sad.
Well, these ones now, they're talking about you don't have to.
What, send them to the lab?
Yeah, they're at-home test kits. They do them in like 45 minutes, I think. They
Well,
said.
maybe that's the kind this guy stole.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's true. I don't know if it's fake news or not. But
Right, because I ain't heard of nothing about that.
No, they had pictures of him stealing them.
Yeah, I seen
This
that.
is in Tucson.
Yeah,
yeah, I know. But I'm talking about the 45-minute test kit.
yeah, the at-home deals. I haven't.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, I don't neither on that. What about gas prices? How are you?
I'm at $2.69 still.
How much, Scott?
$2.69.
$2.69.
crap.
Dennis, what's yours been like? Okay, Rich.
$2.29.
I saw
Do what?
$1.89 today.
$1.89. That's what I seen. She had too. $1.89.
How is Kentucky at 99 cents? Indiana's cheaper than that, or as cheap. And we're is there some? Are they pumping gas out of Indiana?
No.
in Kentucky or what?
$1.63, I think, is where it's at right now.
Well, yeah, I'm at $2.63.
It's not about the gas cost or price. It's your state taxes.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why gas prices vary so much in different states across the country. You have a higher gas tax than the Midwest states do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see?
Yep.
Well, we went down 50 cents. That just sucks.
99 cents in Kentucky. Dang, that's cheap. Now they'll be hoarding gas cans. What'll happen next? If it gets that low.
It's 5-gallon drums.
Yeah. If it gets that low, man, that's all, you won't be able to buy a gas can. You can't buy a thermometer. You know? It's like, what the heck?
Really?
Yeah. Went to try to buy a thermometer, can't get one. Can't get one on Amazon. You know, it's like, cannot get a thermometer. I'm like, really? I'm like, are you kidding me? So, nope.
That is just some crap, boys.
Nope
That is
and
some
nope.
crap.
It is, man. It's like, oh my God.
I got a heat on one of the temperature
That's
ones.
what I figured I might end up just ordering, you know?
Harbor Freight.
Yeah, just get one. It'll work, you know?
There's always a cooking thermometer.
Yeah. Dude, they got, I'm like, oh, crap, you know. Get on Amazon. There'll be thousands of them. Nope. I'm like, okay. Can't get a thermometer.
Thermometer.
Thermometer, right?
That's, you know what's really funny is because every household should already have
I know.
a thermometer.
Dude. I thought I had one, but I I don't. You know?
Or as my good friend from Germany says, thermometer.
A thermometer? Yeah.
That's what he calls it, thermometer.
I'm just saying. I couldn't believe it. You know, it's like, I don't believe this. I want a stinking thermometer. Don't have one.
Jeez.
You know? So it's like, oh, well, what do you do?
And not to get one off of Amazon, that's even crazy.
Yeah, right. You know, right. It's like you can get one if you want to wait until the end of next month to get it.
Someone said they're selling them for $300 on there or something.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Good Lord.
It's crazy, dude. I'm telling you. Just don't know what to do. What to do. I know what to do. Take a commercial and come back with some Cooley's Corners, what I think. What do you...
Hey, wait a minute, you guys. I just want to say my moving truck just showed up.
Okay.
Everybody out there, stay safe.
Okay.
Rich, hope you have a good segment. Dennis, you as well. You guys on the Gold Show, stay safe. And, hey, I'll catch you guys Wednesday, all right? You take care.
Later, Gator.
All right, man. See ya.
All right, peace. Bye, brother.
Bye.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men, and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
In 1858, gold was discovered in the rivers of New Caledonia. This discovery would spark a massive gold rush. Today, the search for gold is much easier, yet still challenging with Dirt Hog Pay Dirt. At Dirt Hog, we pride ourselves on our gold and guaranteed gold amounts. Just visit DirtHogPayDirt.com today and buy yourself a bag of the best pay dirt concentrates on the market. Order with confidence in Canada and North America. DirtHogPayDirt.com, the best gold concentrates on the market, period. Also, be sure to check out our Honest Bonus program.
If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time. Tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. GoldProspectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at GoldProspectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at GoldProspectorspace.com. GoldProspectorspace.com.
Welcome to Cooley's Corner, Join Rich Cooley as he talks about equipment, new products, and so much more for all us prospectors and treasure hunters. Here's Rich.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Tonight we're going to talk about Georgia. Where to find gold in Georgia, like nuggets, panning, prospecting, and mining. Although Georgia was the first place in the USA to experience a full-fledged gold rush back in the 1800s, most people in America think that California was the original strike-it-rich state. Truth is that the people were concerned with where to find gold in Georgia years before they knew that California was rich in gold itself. Georgia's gold rush started way back in 1828, and there are hundreds and hundreds of locations in the state still listed as government records as having been places where gold was extracted. Today, those Georgia locations and many others still offer lots of opportunities for amateur gold prospecting, gold panning, metal detecting, for gold nuggets. In fact, there are still locations in the mountains of North Georgia where you can go now, closed mines, to pan for flakes and nuggets. As we said before in this website, the best places to find gold is in locations where you know it has already been found. And you can find plenty of places like this in the mountains of Georgia, in the creeks, streams, rivers, and old mines. Lumpkin County is still the area in Georgia that produces the most gold today, and it was the spot where the gold was initially discovered back in the early 19th century. Gold continues to be found across North Georgia, though in dozens of different counties in the part that is called the Dahlonega Gold Belt. With a little simple online research, you'll be able to identify dozens of possible locations for gold panning in Georgia, but there are a few spots that are famous for recreational prospecting. At the Christen, is it Christen, or how do you say that, Dennis?
It's a chrism, right?
Is it Chrism?
I think it's chrism. I know. Dennis, I think, says it different. Croissant.
Yeah,
or something.
I know. Somebody says it different.
Yeah, it's like the croissant.
Yeah, Christen or Christen Gold Mine. Mm-hmm. Amateur prospectors can mine for gold just like thousands of tourists have done since the location became publicly accessible back in the 1960s. The Chrism mine is located in Dahlonega, Georgia, and it has mining, prospecting, and panning opportunities for both beginners and experienced gold prospectors. You can buy a bucket of quartz and pan it for gold, or even operate one of the gold mining machines that are accessible at the mine. They also have a great old museum of antique mining tools, equipment, old-time prospecting history. Other well-known locations to find gold in Georgia include Dahloneg's Consolidated Gold Mine, the Dukes Creek Gold Mine in Helen. Both of them offer great opportunities to finding gold, whether you're just starting out with prospecting or you're an experienced old-timer. Georgia is one of the best places in America to find gold. It has been hundreds of years. If you're serious about prospecting for gold nuggets and flakes, you should make a point of taking a trip to Georgia to experience panning in the state. The largest gold-producing state in the eastern United States was Georgia, so they say. Mm-hmm. The celebrated county seat of Dahlonega and Lumpkin County was the center of the original gold strike. I'm going over some of this stuff, but...
Okay.
The gold that was mined in Georgia often essays as well as 23 carats. Some of the purest natural gold deposits found anywhere on the earth. As with other southeastern states, gold here can be found in both lode and placer deposits. There are 8 major rivers in Georgia where the gold has been mined. With careful gold panning, you can still recover the hidden gold deposits within the gravels. Now we got to get into some of the rivers, and I'll probably hack most of these names up. But I think it's Ottawa River, Atowah.
Sounds right.
Yeah, something like that. Rich placer gold deposits were found in the Ottawa River in Cherokee County. Large quantities of lode gold that was mined by the Cherokee and Six's mines, and placer gold deposits were found in the river. Southeast of Ball Ground on the Ottawa River, were numerous area prospected mines exposures of decomposed bedrock. This is a likely source of some of the gold found in the rivers. Also check smaller creeks and tributaries in the Baggs Creek, McCluskey Creek, and the Calhoun Creeks. Second river they have posted is called the Little River. Many old placer mining operations took place around the town of Thompson in McDuffie County. Northwest of the town, you could find gold panning along the banks of the Little River. And you got the Chattahoochee River. All the stream and bench gravels contain placer gold around the town of Cummings, especially in James Creek, a tributary in the Chattahoochee River. You have 2 miles east of the Cummings was a site where an old hydraulic mining operation was. Today it's a gravel quarry. Numerous rich placer gold mining sites were situated along the creeks, draining into the Chattahoochee River in Gainesville. This is the heart of Georgia's gold country. And just about any creek of the gulch in the area has potential to produce some gold. And then you have the famous Tapaloosa River. We know that one very well, don't we?
Is that
Tallapoosa?
Is that the one?
That's the one in Alabama.
Oh, okay.
Tapaloosa River. That's the one I think goes down to Lewes, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right.
I bet it's the same.
A lot of the gold has been mined from the Tapaloosa River in Alabama. There we go.
Okay.
But the upper sections of the river also have gold. All of the waters, Haralson County, are worth prospecting with a gold pan. The Owens mine in Haralson County was one of the major gold producers in part of Georgia. Then you have the Chestatee River. The Chestatee River has numerous mines along its banks during the height of the Georgia Gold Rush, with rich placer gold deposits found throughout. This is still a good place to prospect for gold. Then you have the Testany River, was also a receptacle producer of gold. There are other tributaries in the river that carry significant quantities of gold as well. And the entire area around Dahlonega is probably the best known gold region east of the Mississippi River. And the last river they have posted is the Nacogee. Nacogee River has some of the good sections where you can find gold, particularly in Whites County. The area was major gold producers at one time. And then the river still holds some hidden gold, of course. So there you go. There's Georgia.
Very cool. Still want to prospect down there. You know, we haven't got to Georgia.
Yeah, down at, Bogans.
Yeah.
The Bogans, they go to the Chrysler mine a lot.
Yep. Still hoping to get down there. That'd be a fun place to go do some prospecting. Definitely on the bucket list. You know, I don't know if Dennis has ever prospected down there. Have you, Dennis? And I don't know if Dennis went there or not.
Georgia? I'm not sure.
At the Chrism?
Yeah. Have you ever been there?
Yeah.
Oh, a couple times.
3
you've been
times.
there, right? Oh, see? Did you like it?
Oh, yeah, it's awesome.
Ain't that where you got some of that dirt from that one time? Was that there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there, and I got a video on it where they have the old stamp mill and...
Oh, yeah, okay, I remember that.
Oh, okay, right. It's been a while, though, right, Danny?
Yeah, it's been probably maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
Right. Any plans of going back?
Oh, absolutely. You love to go back there.
Yeah, we got to get down to Georgia. Yeah?
Yeah, Pan and Prunkle said, you come down, Tim, PM me, I'll get you on the LDMA property with him.
That sounds like a win. Down there in Georgia.
Yeah, I know they have some gems down there, too, because
that's where
the Bogans always get a bunch of gems, and I actually made them a special box for gemstones.
That's right. Yeah. Have you ever got any reports on it, Rich?
Back from him?
Yeah,
no.
Back from David. Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know if they used it yet.
Right.
Right.
So, did you say the Chattahoochee River was one, right?
Yeah.
Wow, you know it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie there?
Yeah. It does. I wonder if it was one of those hot springs.
Thank you, Shad.
I know. I just never knew how much that muddy water meant to me.
I
know. Yep. It's sure muddy, all right.
Same song.
I'm sorry.
Anything else you want to add there, Shad?
That's my contributions for the night.
Yeah, I can't think of the words of the rest of it. I would have chimed in too, because you got me stumped.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love it. It always gets better.
Yeah, it only gets better with time.
It does.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys want me to do next week? Somebody in the chat room tell me what gold you want me to talk about next week for what state. Give me some.
Let me think. Why they're thinking, I'm going to think.
American Samoa.
I'm still thinking about how hot it is down on the Chattahoochee. Thank you, Shad.
American Samoa.
Hey, yeah. Alan Jackson is awesome.
Should have. Oh my God, mercy! Next week, Rich. God darn it!
Nobody is, I guess, saying anything. Oh, Puerto Rico.
Oh wow!
I don't know.
Did you hit North Carolina?
I did North Carolina.
Just did North Carolina. So
yeah.
I say.
I did North Carolina 2 weeks ago.
Do Colorado. Did Colorado?
No.
Do Colorado. Let's
Alaska or Yukon.
That'd be Yukon. One. Yeah, you can get some info on that one.
Or Missouri.
Missouri. Or
are there really big nuggets in Missouri? I want to know. Asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend.
Idaho. Got Minnesota.
No, that's Idaho.
Idaho. That's right, it is. Hit Utah. You could hit Utah, Rich, on your way back around from Idaho. And then you could check Minnesota. And then you got... man, you got Wisconsin there, yeah. Don't forget about that one. There's still a lot of them.
Cheese factory.
Mm-hmm. Cheese heads like Dennis. Right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Because you cover...
That says there's no gold in Utah. Well, we're going to find out.
Then you definitely got to cover Utah.
Oh, yeah.
Lies, I tell you.
Just because there's no gold in Utah. Cover Utah, Rich. Yeah. Because we know, there's no gold in Utah. Jaron and Matt tell us all the time there's no gold in Utah. Mm-hmm.
That's what Jaron keeps saying all the time.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Even though he finds some at his sites that he goes and digs at. So.
Yeah. That's just a nasty rumor them boys like to start. There ain't no gold in Utah.
Only salt.
Mm-hmm. Well, Rich will find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. We'll see if you guys are lying to me or not.
If there's any gold in Utah next week. Right, Rich? That sounds like a plan. Now, Dennis, you got some lost treasures tonight?
Sure do.
And where are you going to be so Shad can find them crazy laws?
I'm going to be in Kentucky.
Kentucky. Oh, there's got to be some good laws for Kentucky then, Shad.
I bet.
What are you trying to say?
No, I'm just trying to say.
My great-granddad came from Kentucky.
So did mine. That's why I said there's got to be some good ones. So see what you can find. And Dennis will be in Kentucky. Hang on, Dan.
Man, these guys are lying to me. I'm telling you.
And I knew they was. All right. Sit back. Grab something to drink. It's time for Lost Treasures with the Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton. Tonight, Dennis is in Kentucky, wandering the hills, looking for lost treasures. Enjoy. Take it away, Dennis.
All right. Well, kind of a little thing I always like to start off with is one of the things in western Kentucky is known for its abundance of fluorite deposits, first discovered by Indians who inhabited the area. The region became important to global industry, and fluorite was used in steel, aluminum, and glass.
Fluorite?
Mm-hmm.
Not fluoride. Fluorite.
Fluorite.
Fluorite. Okay.
No, fluoride you use on your teeth.
Oh, yeah. I was just curious.
I just didn't know if you knew that. Thought I'd tell you.
Just curious. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
All right. We've got, we might have to get the shadulator out.
Already? Dang.
Yeah, in Gallatin County, two passenger streamers collided 2 miles above Warsaw at midnight on December 4th, 1868. The American rammed deeply into the United States. Is this a story? Or is this a novel? The America rammed deeply into the United States, and both vessels caught fire. $350,000 in cargo and 162 lives were lost in this Holocaust. So what they were today, Chad?
What's their cargo?
It really doesn't say. It just...
Wow. Well, 350,000 in 1868 is approximately 6.375 million today.
Wow.
Dang.
So that's a pretty treasure.
That was a pretty cargo.
Cargo.
That was a big cargo.
I say go for it.
Mm-hmm.
In Henderson County, in the bend of the Ohio River, about a half a mile east of Hendersonville, or Henderson, lies an unidentified steamboat. One report claims that coins dated back in the 1880s have been found above the wreckage, above the riverbank. So if you're in Henderson County, I would definitely, if I were you, that'd be worth diving and checking out.
Diving in the Ohio River?
If you can.
Yeah. Ooh. I hear there's catfish
It
down
might
there.
not be. It might not be bad there.
No, maybe not. Maybe not if it's in the bend. I don't know. Interesting. Hard to believe somebody went after that already. Right?
Right. Never know.
Never know.
In Jefferson County, in the 1780s, 6 skeletons in armor were found near the falls of the Ohio River near Louisville in the 1780s. It'd be a good place to look for artifacts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Skeletons wearing armor?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yep.
Okay.
In Lincoln County, actually, they're saying that rockhounds have reported considerable success along the creek near Sanford. So, if you're in Lincoln County or know where it's at, might want to grab a metal detector and
head on down to the creek.
Yeah, near Sanford. See if you can find any treasures at all.
That's right.
In Livingston County, small quantities of silver have been found as recently as the 1950s in the county, a byproduct of fluorspar. Anybody know what that is?
Nope. A byproduct of forest bar? Is that what you said?
Fluorspar.
Fluorspar. No.
Fluorspar.
No clue. Never heard of it.
Anybody?
Nope.
I haven't either.
Nope. I have no clue, brother.
I do not have a clue what that is.
Fluorspar.
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 Anybody look it up yet?
Nope.
No.
Okay, 'cause I'm kind of dragging my feet, hoping Chad will Google it. But
I'm sorry, I didn't know. What was it?
Fluorspar. Spell it again, Dennis.
Fluorspar.
I've never heard of it.
It's pretty.
Is it?
Fluorspar is just the commercial name for fluorite.
Oh, so it's associated with that fluorite stuff, Dennis.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
It is used in smelting, Joe said. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah.
So that's why the silver would be associated with it, I guess.
Yeah, probably is. I don't know if you guys can hear Atterbury. It's just they've got bombing stuff going off like crazy around here for some reason today. So
What?
if you hear anything, it's not thunder in the background. Because I live like 5 miles from the military base.
Uh-huh.
Well, for some reason, today they've been bombing like crazy, and I don't know what's going on, but it's rattling the trailer.
Makes you go, Mm-hmm.
Make things that make you go,
Mm-hmm. That'd be one of them.
In McCracken County, coins dated in the 1800s have been found on the south bank of the Ohio River near West Paducah, believed to be from the wreck of a steamboat that sank somewhere upstream. Let's see, there's also a Fort Anderson, located in the park at the end of the 4th Street in Paducah. The Union Fort was built in 1861 and manned by 5,000 troops.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just kind of a little history on that lost treasure in that McCracken County. It says on March 25th, 1864, Confederates attacked burning homes and riverfront warehouses in the area of the fort. So I would imagine there's a lot of good stuff around there to go find.
Yeah. Like some historical stuff. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Get your metal detector and go.
See, now is the time to be out metal detecting if you can find a place to go that ain't shut down.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? I mean, heck.
Yes, absolutely.
Heck yeah. Just thinking.
In Montgomery County, several wagon loads of equipment and supplies were lost in the Battle of Mount Sterling in March 1863.
Mm-hmm.
This area is a good Civil War relic site. Ooh, another one.
Another one. Yep.
There you go, Shad.
Don't yell at me.
he's off his game tonight, Dan.
I'm just saying, because I know how he likes to collect the Civil War stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I do.
Yeah, I'm trying shedding out Civil War detecting. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Not allowed.
No. Yeah. This is true. Let's find some private land, right?
Yeah. Private land, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just can't go to no parks, I guess.
No, they
But in Johnson County, it really doesn't have like any treasures, so to speak, but it just says several lost silver mines are believed to be located in the area of Mined Fork Creek.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you can find one, good luck.
So they're pretty known for silver, it sounds like to me.
Yeah, I guess around that county, in Johnson County. In Lee County, in 1871, a prospector searching around the Ashley and Bone Caves on Lower Devil Creek found a catch, 1871, found a catch of buried silver.
See? Silver again.
Additional catches are believed to be buried in the area, but it doesn't say how much is a dang catch.
I don't know. But yet, silver. That's a silver state.
Owsley County, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Owsley. Owsley. Owsley.
Sounds good enough to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with. The roadhouse is located along the Laurel Fork of Buffalo Creek, southeast of Boonesville, were a popular spot for gamblers, moonshiners, counterfeiters, and ruffians from 1900 to 1950s. It is believed that several coin catches were made hidden in that vicinity.
Okay.
So that would be cool.
Yeah.
Do some research and find out where they were at.
Well, yeah.
Exactly. Couple of them in Russell County.
Okay.
Small deposits. Here's some more silver. Small deposits of silver and diamonds have been found in the area of Cabin Fork Creek in Russell County.
Okay.
And a catch of treasure worth several $1,000s is believed buried in the cemetery at Jamestown.
Diamonds, diamonds and silver. Now, yeah, Kentucky's known for diamonds, aren't they?
I don't know.
I thought they was. I don't know, unless I'm thinking of something else. I thought they was. Okay.
In Wolfe County, here's another one. A lost silver mine is located somewhere along the Red River region, or Red River, George region.
Okay. A lost silver mine? Nice. Very nice.
And in Wayne County, in the 1760s, a cache of silver bars was hidden in a cave on Pilot Mountain on the west side of the Little South Fork River. And that's what I have in Kentucky.
Oh, darn. I didn't know. I could have played your little music for you. Didn't tell me. Last one. But sounds like they're a silver state to me. Sounds like lots of silver going on hidden down there, right? Or some of these states, it's a lot of gold's hidden. There seems like a lot of silver hidden, don't it? It's like,
oh, yeah.
You know? So it's obvious. Yeah, a lot of silver was there back in the day, apparently.
Absolutely.
A lot of silver mines and stuff. So, yep, there's going to be a lot of silver hidden. But pretty cool.
It was pretty
cool. So don't forget to tune in every Sunday for Lost Treasures with the Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton. Now, Dennis, where are you going to be at next time?
Next week, I'm going to talk about 8 priceless lost treasures that are still undiscovered.
Ooh, can't wait. Sounds like a winner. So until then, good luck.
And tune in to Shad Biffle with his crazy laws in Kentucky.
Crazy laws in Kentucky. Can't wait. All right, Shad, what do you got for us?
All right, well, only the most exciting, interesting thing of the night, I think, because Kentucky, well, you called it. They have some, I don't know how to put it nicely, but interesting, crazy, like Dennis said, laws.
Okay, all right.
So, well, the first it has to do with no motor cycles.
Wait.
Motor sex lives. It's illegal in the town of London to have sex on a parked motorcycle. So I guess if you're riding, it's okay. If you're going.
If it's rolling, you're fine. Just can't be parked. Okay.
It's like a loophole. Evidently, in Kentucky, you're not allowed to fish with a bow and arrow.
Really?
Yeah, that's kind of odd.
No bow fishing. That's a bummer.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised on that one.
All right.
Now, this is interesting that technically no females in a bikini shall appear on a Kentucky highway unless she is accompanied by 2 officers or armed with a club. Now, no. Here's the catch, though. You know, if that's not crazy, this does not apply to females under 60 pounds or over 200 pounds. Right? Nor does it apply to female horses.
Oh, my God.
What?
So if you're a female weighing between 61 and 199 pounds, don't walk in a bikini on a highway without a club.
Right.
Or 2 armed officers.
2 armed officers. Wow.
That's got to be one of the weirdest ones.
That's one of the weirdest ones so far, I think. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Now,
but wait, there's more.
Yes.
No bullying. It's illegal to force a person into a store in order to make a sale. So evidently they must have had people being held at gun or knife point to go and buy something or else.
You know how
that makes sense.
In Jamaica they they were so pushy.
Yeah.
And grab your arm.
It's intimidating.
Wow. Okay.
To make you buy something.
Oh, geez.
Now, all right. No one shall dye blue and sell baby ducks, chicks, or rabbits unless doing so in groups of 6 or more. Otherwise, you face a fine of $500. So it's only the color blue.
Don't dye your chickens blue.
You can't, unless it's more than 6 or more, you can.
Like peeps or something?
Yeah, basically make blue peeps.
But why is it only blue?
Is it because of the bluegrass?
I don't know. But what if you only own one and you want it to be blue? And you can't do it without paying.
You can't. Now, what if you bought a blue chick from a guy who had 7 blue chicks, and you took one?
Right. Now you got one blue chick.
Do you face a $500 fine then?
I guess you could.
Absolutely.
Yes, you could.
Exactly.
Why are people dyeing their chickens
blue?
I don't know. Because it's cute.
Right. They look like peeps, like you said.
Yeah. Now, this one's interesting, and, I don't think it's a bad requirement, maybe a little more frequent, though, but each citizen of Kentucky is required to shower once a year.
Just once a year. Right.
once.
All right. Hey, water conservatives, I guess. I don't have a clue. Once a year.
Now, this one's kind of funny. Anyone who has been drinking alcohol is deemed sober until they cannot hold onto the ground. So you are not drunk if you're still able to hold onto the ground.
All right. Now,
wow.
That one could have
That's
some
probably
loopholes.
pretty much until you pass out.
I don't know. How do you hold on to the ground anyway?
I don't know. I don't know if that's referring to standing.
Well, sometimes if you have to go to the bathroom and squat, you have to hold on to something, don't you?
So as long as you're able to still squat and go to the bathroom, you're okay.
You're holding on to the ground then, I guess. All right.
All right. Well, we'll go on to this next one. This one's not as crazy, but it's illegal to release a feral hog back into the wild.
Okay.
Back into the wild.
Yeah. Now, okay, this one, Kathleen, don't ever live in Kentucky if we don't work out, because a woman can only remarry the same man 3 times.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. That must have been an issue.
So after 3rd time, you got to find another pert guy, I guess.
That must have been an issue at some time down there. Wow. Only 3 times.
Now, in Franklin County, Kentucky, you cannot legally trade horses after dark.
I don't know why.
Now, this next one's really interesting. I don't understand how these two things tie together. Okay. And again, sorry, parents, this is maybe a little more information you want to hear. Owensboro, Kentucky. A woman cannot buy a hat without her husband's permission, nor is anal sex allowed. Why are those two things together?
I don't know.
I don't.
You want a new hat?
That's weird.
I don't know.
Slip something in. I don't know. But it's also illegal to shoot game outside the window of a moving vehicle, with the exception of a whale. You can shoot a whale from your vehicle in Kentucky.
A whale? Yeah, okay.
They might have had a whale problem at one time.
Maybe.
I think it's funny. It's obviously a lawmaker was being really funny when they wrote that. It was like, all right, I'll let you do it if there's a whale. So how much you want to think a Kentucky hillbilly probably went and got himself a whale and brought it in and shot? I guarantee it, my great-granddaddy probably did. All right, so wow. A woman who wears red panties on a Sunday must marry the first man who proposes.
What? Now, how are they supposed to know she's wearing red ones?
I guess maybe that's what they do, so you propose to them.
Yeah, but how would you know?
Unless that's all you're wearing.
I don't know. That one's quite one to think about. Unless they wear them on the outside of their clothes, I don't know.
I don't know. They got weird stuff going on here, because in the town of Murray, Kentucky, and there's a city ordinance that says the superintendent of sanitation will determine if a person is small, medium, or large. The reason for this is completely unknown. Nobody has any idea about this law.
That's crazy.
So the sanitation, well, I guess, yeah, you're a rather large man.
Do they know by the kind of garbage you have?
I don't know.
Why? Yeah, I know. Why is it the sanitation person?
Right.
There's got to be a story behind this.
There's got to be a story behind every one of them.
I know. Like somebody did this.
Yeah.
Or I don't know.
Somebody shot a whale out their window.
In Kentucky.
Obviously.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Me neither. These are they're strange.
All right, this one kind of makes a little bit of sense, but any person who displays, handles, or otherwise uses a reptile in a religious ceremony will be charged no less than $50.
Snake
so
charmers.
This is the snake charmers.
Well, they have all them down there, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, okay. See, I thought so. Mm-hmm.
Now, did you know it's also illegal to toss dirty wash water into the street? That makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Now, throwing eggs or tomatoes at a public speaker is basically a big no-no. You could face a full year in jail.
Dang. It's just for throwing an egg at the
or
public
tomato.
speaker. Okay. Yeah, I guess that one kind of makes sense. Yeah.
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 Now, in Fort Thomas, Kentucky, it is illegal for a dog to molest a car in town.
But he could do it in the country.
I guess. I don't really understand that one, I'm afraid.
No.
Me neither, but they must have happened.
Yeah. Let me see. I think there's a couple others. Compensation may not be given to anyone under the age of 18 while playing billiards or pool tables. So, no minors.
Okay.
But did you know in Frankfurt it's illegal to shoot off a policeman's tie?
Huh?
No shooting of a policeman's tie if you're in the town of Frankfurt.
You can't be showing off your shooting skills and shoot off a
I
policeman's
guess not.
tie.
It must have ended badly.
It must have.
Must have. Now, also, here's another state where it's illegal to carry ice cream in your pocket.
Oh, another one.
Yep, another one.
Another ice cream.
Oh, wow.
So that's one. That's interesting.
Still haven't figured that one out, though. Why can't you carry ice cream in your pocket?
Yeah.
That's personal
Now,
preference.
Now, for all you beekeepers out there, you need to provide a certificate of health that says that your bees do not carry any infectious or contagious diseases that would be harmful to current bee residents. So if you're going to move in more bees, make sure you get that certificate of health.
Yes, definitely.
That your bees are healthy.
Yes, definitely. The other bees need to know. Mm-hmm.
Now, okay, here's another weird one. All nude people in your house must be registered.
Okay. All right, get right on that one.
I don't understand one.
Me neither.
But now, obviously, Kentucky, moonshine, a lot of interesting stories about all that there. It's illegal. You could be jailed up to 5 years for sending a bottle of beer, wine, or spirits to a friend in Kentucky.
Oh, wow. Okay.
What if they're not your friends? Is it okay?
Right. I don't know this guy, so you should be fine then. Just as long as it ain't your friend.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
That's it. But I mean, I gotta say, my favorite is, you're not allowed to hunt from a moving vehicle unless it's a whale.
That's my favorite.
That one's good. The chicks, about you can't dye them blue unless they're in a group of 6 or more.
Yeah.
And then the one that's mind-boggling is you're considered sober until you cannot hold the ground.
Right.
So obviously that cannot hold the ground means something specifically or can be translated.
Right. But I'm still on ice cream in your pocket. Still haven't figured out. And now that's 2 states that have that law.
Yeah, that's 2.
So that's telling me we're not seeing something here. What? I don't know, but what? Why can't you?
Look at how those laws originate.
Yeah, why can't you carry ice cream in your pocket? That'd be like, hey, it's my pocket. If I want to shove an ice cream, it's my, hey, it's my problem. I don't understand that. There's something there, right?
Now, if anybody wonders why in God's name do we still have these laws on the book, it's because, well, I guess in all the states, it's really tedious to try to get laws repealed. So, a lawmaker has to basically sponsor an amendment. It has to go through a process before it can be repealed. So that takes probably years for them to go through. So they just let whatever. If you get arrested for something very weird, then usually a judge will throw it out. But it's interesting.
Right. Now, Dwight said it's because of horses. You can't carry an ice cream in your pocket.
Huh?
That you can't carry an ice cream in your pocket is because of horses. See, back in them days, remember? Everything was, horse and buggy. You put an ice cream in your pocket, and that horse might want it. So that could be what it is.
Bite your leg real bad.
Maybe, So, something to think about. Because that's 2 states so far. So that's why I'm really stuck on that one. But the whale thing's fascinating.
That's funny. That's somebody that had a sense of humor that just didn't want to argue. Said, I tell you what, I'll put something in there, one exception to this law, and they're probably, all right, I did my job for my constituents. They'll be happy.
I think you're right. All right, well, we're going to allow it. You could shoot whales out your window, and that's it. So here's the new law. And I
wonder if they had a rash of mistaken whales.
Yeah, I thought it was a whale.
Thought it was a whale.
Yeah.
I think they had to put something in there that they knew couldn't happen.
Right.
Because people kept coming back and shooting different things.
Right, probably. So they just said, we're going to put a whale in there. And let's see what happens.
Shoot a whale. Mm-hmm. That's it.
From a moving vehicle.
So everything else is off limits.
In Kentucky. It's very interesting, these things. It'd be nice to know, the story of why the said law got created. That on this day in 1827, Joe was carrying an ice cream cone in his pocket. And old Frank's horse come up and bit him on the leg, and he had to have his leg cut off, and he died, so we had to pass that law. So it'd be nice to know. What the heck? I want to know. Is there a way we can find them out, though?
Maybe it was for pedophiles or something. I don't know.
I don't know. It's an old law, though, obviously. So it's just strange. All of them. They're all strange. And that's why we like them so much, because they're strange laws. And thank you, Shad, as always. Loved it. Loved them crazy laws. And Dennis, thank you for Lost Treasures, too. Very interesting. Man.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. But anyway.
Hey, somebody said, Tim, that you just went into Scott's character for that.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that, too. I kind of noticed that after I said it.
Though I will say this, your Dennis and Scott impressions sound very similar, though.
They kind of are close.
They're really close.
Wait, that wasn't my impression. That was them guys. I was watching their videos. I was sitting there enjoying them with everybody else. They just sounded an awful lot alike. I noticed that, too.
I tell you what had me laughing the most was the prepared kit. Swiftwater's prepared kit. Oh my gosh, that was funny.
Swiftwater's prepared, And I liked his excuse for not going mining because it was winding. The wind was blowing, so he couldn't go mining. He got up, went outside. The wind was blowing. Couldn't go to the claim. Yes. That's Swiftwater, I'm telling you. Always enjoy those videos. I like when you guys do them. So we got to get back into doing that again. Especially now. We'll have plenty of time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed Dennis's, too. That was awesome. I was cracking up. Crazy stuff. I'm hitting Sporky right now, Dennis.
We can hear it.
Oh, yeah, you just hear that click. Game on. Oh, Sporky. But I think that covers about everything that I can think of tonight. You know, we talked about the coronavirus, talked about some gold, talked about some treasure.
Talked about your busy day that you had, yesterday?
Yeah, I think so. I think we've covered everything. Did I forget anything?
Whoa.
What?
We got another. Steve Orth just commented. Got to call this out. In Georgia, that's the other state with the ice cream cone.
Okay.
In your pocket.
Okay.
He gave a little bit more background in Georgia, so it must have done the same thing in Kentucky. Granted, they said you can't carry ice cream in their back pocket if it's a Sunday, but it's an old law that put in place to prevent stealing. People would stick an ice cream cone in their back pocket to lure horses away, and they would walk all the way to their house without having even to look back. So the horses would smell the ice cream and just technically, I didn't steal it. He followed me home.
Right. So that's a good reason for it.
See, that makes sense.
Yeah, see? Now that law makes sense. All right. Now, see? It's a good reason to still have it on the books.
See, and now you can stump your friends, with that little fact.
Yes, you can.
I bet you don't know why it's illegal to have an ice cream cone in your pocket.
Mm-hmm. Now you can be the smart guy at the parties with that.
That's right.
When you can start going to parties.
Either that, or if you're with somebody and you find one of these lost treasures and you're arguing how much cut you should get or how much it should be split, and say, all right, I tell you what, if you get this question right, you get everything. If you get it wrong, I get everything, and you can thus do the ice cream in your pocket thing.
Yeah.
That's right. Now, did anybody watch Curse of Oak Island? Dennis, you didn't?
No, I haven't been able to watch it for a while.
Dude, they're getting somewhere. Mm-hmm. I've been watching it. I'm trying to watch it every week, and it looks like they may have opened up the shaft to the flood tunnels. They found a bunch more wood, but it's all hand cut, hand hewn wood and stuff. So they may be on to something now. So it's getting kind of interesting.
Are they getting water out of it too?
Yeah, they were getting water. They dug down. It was like 30 foot down. They hit a bunch of these timbers that looked like an opening to a shaft going into sideways. So they lowered a camera down there on the front of an excavator.
So, do you think they'll find it within the next 10 or 20 years? I mean, are they going to keep dragging the series out?
It seems like they are, because it seems like, okay, we found something. All right, let's go over here and do this now. It's like, why are you stopping? Just keep going.
You just found this. Keep going.
Yeah, don't stop. You're killing me. Keep digging. Fly a drone down there. Do something, But they're getting ready to put in some more of those big round tubes again. Remember, like they did that one time, and they was digging it out with that clam digger?
Yeah.
Well, they're getting ready to do that again with bigger tube. So let's see what they pull out of there. Cause
I don't know. I like the theory that it was just an old fort that sunk, and as Jaron said, they just found the old septic tank.
I'm starting to wonder. They're making me crazy, though. It's like, really? Okay, we found this in the swamp. Okay, well, let's stop digging and let's go over here and do this. It's like, no, don't stop. I'm like, if that was us there, you wouldn't be able to get us out of there. We'd just keep digging, keep digging. Yeah.
Well, that shows you they're making a ton of money off doing the show.
Yeah.
Or else there's no way regular treasure hunters would be able to pay to continually do this year after year.
There's no way.
The amount of money that's being
my
sunk
God,
is
the
insane.
millions and millions and millions they've spent, It's like, right, there's no way. It's definitely some deep pockets behind that, right? I mean, geez Louise. But it's making me nuts, but I'll keep watching it. see what they find. But it's just gets annoying after a while, and you go, okay, I'm done watching this. And then you come back to it, and they're pretty much in the same place or doing the same thing, and it makes you nutty. So I just figured you might have been watching it, Dennis. You know?
No, I haven't had a chance. That's why I hadn't been on the Wednesday shows. I'm working 12-hour shifts during the week.
Right. Oh, see? Okay. And I seen our old buddy Jeff Williams had a birthday, too, last week. So happy birthday to Jeff Williams. I forgot about that, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else. I'm sure there's a lot of people that, you know, birthdays don't fall on Wednesdays or Sundays. So happy birthday to all of you that didn't get mentioned tonight. And I'm trying to think what else. I love reading the chat while we're doing the show. You just never know what you'll see in there. And just remember, if your cabin fever's getting to you, get you some pay dirt from one of our fine pay dirt sponsors out there, and pass the time a little bit. Dennis has 50 million buckets, so he don't have to worry. But the rest of us might have to break down and get us a bag of pay dirt from one of our great sponsors. You know, it's like Tommy Knockers or Gold Hog or Dirt Hog or any one of those. All got great pay dirt. And any of the ones I might have missed, don't forget Bill Carolina Prospectors. I don't know if them places are still even open. You know. They might still be for now, but then who knows? They might be shut down too. Because I don't think pay dirt's essential to most people like it is to us. So,
but if it's online stores, it should be good.
If they have it right and it's online, they should be able to hopefully get it out. I see IPAM for Gold still getting a lot out, so it should be fine. You know, if you need some, get it, and hopefully that helps get past this thing that's going on, and everything's going to be fine. Get some dirt.
Get it.
You know? All right, so other than that, I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Don't forget to tune in Wednesday, West Coast Wednesday. We'll be here at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Whole gang will be here, except Dennis. He's probably got to work, so...
Yep.
Don't forget about Tuesday night.
Oh, that's right. Thank you, Rich. Tuesday night hangouts with Ed, Jess, and Dan at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on their YouTube channel. And let me think. I don't know who their guest is this week. You'll have to tune in to find out. And I think that's it.
Well, in the meantime, Mess with Swiftwater posts moving stuff.
Oh, yeah. It could be moving.
Oh, yeah.
It could be moving stuff tonight. Mm-hmm. There you go.
He's moving, so... bombard his Facebook with something funny.
Something about moving. That will work. All right. Till Wednesday. You guys all have a great week. We're out of here. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.
Maybe Manny could have an ice